Welcome to the Monster Mile, Dover International Speedway. We are about to get underway with qualifying for the NASCAR Craftsman Truck Series in preparation for the AAA Insurance 200 later on today. Now it's the young Colin Braun on the racetrack in his Conway Freight Ford F-150.
You know, this is a very similar circumstance to Scott Speed. Colin Braun, though, was in full-body road race cars as his background, so he's probably a little more used to this type of a vehicle than Scott Speed was, but he's been extremely fast wherever we've gone. Had a great third-place run, you know, not that long ago, just a few races ago. So,
can you count his crew chief, obviously, with a lot of experience, maybe increasing his learning curve a bit?
Well, absolutely. When you have somebody like Mike Beam on the pit box and then talking to you, you know, it's going to be an advantage to you.
Right.
But Doug Wolcott working with Scott Speed, and also Slugger Labby is kind of Scott's coach a little bit. They also have a lot of experience as well. So good pickup on lap number 2 for Colin Braun. About a 10th and a half, Mike.
And we saw the same thing out of Scott Speed. That's all a part of the learning process. Yeah. You know, like you said, Phil, they just haven't done this much. So they go out there, they feel what they've got, and they said, I think I can get me some more. And Colin and Scott did the same thing. They both picked up.
Colin Braun, 5th quickest in his qualifying effort.
Yes, and you know what, for a youngster to come here and learn, not easy. A great qualifying run. So your impressions of Dover after a couple of days?
Well, so far it's been a lot of fun. This was a really cool place, a really enjoyable place, and something unlike anywhere else we go. So it's definitely a challenge to learn. You know, my crew chief Mike Beam has done a great job teaching me a lot, and this whole number 6 Conway Freight 450 team has been working their butts off. We started out practice yesterday, and we were average, and I think we got a good truck here today for the race. We certainly made a lot of changes overnight here for qualifying, so we're keeping our fingers crossed it'll work out good for the race.
And the game plan for this guy all year long: run plenty of laps in practice and preparation for the race, and he'll make his first Dover start later today.
In the middle, you got a bunch of guys that are really experienced, is a nice way you say.
You're going to say old.
Exactly.
Say old.
And then you got a bunch of young guys, so it's a great mix, and that's what I love about the truck series. They're coming from everywhere, whether you're in the twilight of your career racing after you've had so much success before, or you're just striving to win something like that.
Welcome to the NASCAR Craftsman Truck Series AAA Insurance 200 on Speed.
Ray?
And Adam, talking about Colin Braun, he's talking with his spotter Bobby Hudson and saying, how am I going to get around these guys ahead of me? Braun currently running in 8th position. Bobby said you got to keep your nose right up there on the back of them. If they drift up just a little bit, then you've got to dive to the inside. There's no way you're going to make any passes on the high side today. Keep your nose down on the white line, and you'll be able to pick up a few spots.
Kim Lopez gives the green flag to the field as they come back to the start-finish line. Ted Musgrave, and look at,
Skinner had
we got traffic jam right there coming off of pit road.
3 or 4 wide coming off here. Here's Kyle Busch's Toyota onboard. Remember, Kyle's being shown 17 laps down. Colin Braun right now is racing on the lead lap in the 8th position. Good job for him here, first time at Dover.
He's going to have his hands full now with Kyle Busch looking to the inside. And Kyle Busch moving way up the racetrack. Maybe Kyle's decided, you know what, I'm going to let these guys race. As we see the battle between Skinner and Colin Braun. Skinner running a little bit higher on the racetrack. Colin Braun looking to the inside.
It's a battle for the 7th position right now. Skinner has it. He took it away from Colin Braun. Rick Crawford trails that duo in 9th. Chad McCumbee, another top 10 run for him, going in 10th.
7 laps of racing to go. Very humble Scott Speed winning his first ever race in NASCAR. And he does it here in the NASCAR Craftsman Truck Series. Jack Sprague, Ron Hornaday, teammates finishing 2nd and 3rd.
Yeah, Travis Kvapil, a great run. Matt Crafton, another top 5.